Welcome to another one of these good things happening a particular year. This is good things in the year 2020. Yeah, I had to do this video again because I accidentally deleted it. Oh my gosh, yes, I accidentally deleted this thing. Yeah, I was trying to delete one video and ended up deleting two. Yeah, by pure accident. It was, basically not done on purpose. Okay. Let's talk about some of the good things that happened this year. Okay. We had some good comic book events this year. We had Empire, X of Swords, Iron Man 2020. This is from Marvel Comics. 3 out of 4 really good crossovers. Outlawed is terrible. I'm not going to talk about Outlawed. I'm talking about my worst things happen. Empire is a pure fun space opera type crossover. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In the case of X of Swords, it was more like another one of those type of things similar to X-Men Die by Sword story, or just involving the X-Men getting the Captain Britain stuff. I thought this one was pretty fun, but like a tournament aspect of it, basically. It had good steps of it, and it was plotted out really well. Unlike with Empire, which did receive a delay, I don't think X of Swords was actually delayed. No, not that I can think of, no. Well, aside from the X Swords book, which is basically really good, the X-Men books has still been freaking fantastic this year. Like, there's Avengers, Amazing Spider-Man. No book has been pretty bad this year. Nope, not particularly. That has been released anyways. With the exception of the Outlawed stuff, Marvel's had a pretty decent year. At least unlike DC, at least they're not having their head of like freaking chicken. DC put out stuff like Dark Knight Death Metal, really good crossover. Endless Winter, which actually wrapped up just this week, believe it or not. It was actually a month-long story. Really good story, by the way. It was actually well paced. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We also had Joker War. Yes, freaking Joker War, which was very good. Tynion himself, aside from this particular thing, has had a really good year on Batman. Oh gosh, yes, he had a really good year. Putting out like some good villains. Pedro Tomasi himself basically is having a blast on Detective. Nightwing, here's a shocker, is actually getting better. Like, wow. It's like ever since they put him back into the Nightwing costume, it's like it's a better book now. Well, it's getting better, but not like the way it was last year. Oh, good God, it was awful last year for Nightwing. This year, it's a heck of a lot better. That can't be said for Teen Titans, which got pretty bad this year. Though the Teen Titans Endless Winter show was really good. Let's see. Justice League had a pretty good year this year, though the Justice League book basically kept changing writers after Scott Snyder left. They kept, I think they're on like third or fourth writer. Though I did hear that Bendis is going to take up with the writing this year. Yes, Brian Michael Bendis. That's interesting, and well, it was bound to happen anyways because he wrote Avengers for 7 years, so why not write Justice League? And I wonder how long he'll stay on this book for. I wanted that myself. Let's see. IDW's had a pretty decent year. Image, with the exception of Savage Dragon, has put some pretty good stories. Well, what I say about Savage Dragon, things I like about it is the fact they have mentioned the pandemic and the stupid election this year. Aside from that, storytelling's been pretty good. Though they brought back apparently the original Savage Dragon, even though the guy is dead. Or it's an alternate version of that. It was kind of weird. Let's see. Valiant and Zenescope still put out good stuff. Titan, the only thing I read from there is just Doctor Who, because they don't publish the Sherlock books anymore, and I don't read anything else from Titan. Not currently, no. Dark Horse, don't read much anything from that one. Outside of comic books, well, I would mention some comic book movies, but I didn't see any this year. No. Last thing I saw in movies this year was My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. Anime's had a pretty decent year, this probably except being delayed. Yep, let's see. In wrestling, yes, wrestling basically is up big wrestling news. This year alone, we had, in AEW, we had the debuts of Brody Lee before he passed away this past weekend. Matt Hardy under the broken Matt Hardy gimmick, and Well, of course, there's a couple others. There's also Miro, originally Rusev in WWE, and Sting, which got a big, humongous pop. Like when he came out. Like we have Cody Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, and we have basically the Nightmare family plus Darby Allin getting the crap beat out of him by Team Taz, and then Sting shows up to simply just walk out, and he gets a big pop. Like, and of course the expression goes when it comes to Sting, he's over everywhere he goes because he's that damn popular. Yep, yes he is. AEW's had a pretty decent year despite the pandemic stuff. They've actually put out really good wrestling this year. Yep, they have. Unlike WWE, which pulls out crappy stuff or just changes stuff on the whim because Vince McMahon does it because Vince McMahon is senile. Yep. Let's see. Trying to think what originally this video was like 26 minutes, but I'm trying to think, was anything else? Not really. Well, there was a few other things. Well, I did go to one Comic-Con this year. Yes, a Comic-Con. Like, really? A Comic-Con 2020. I thought all of them canceled. Not this one. Nope, I went to one in Lakeland at the Civic Center, where I got a chance to meet Austin Tindall and the actors who play Blake from Ruby. Yep, I was happy to meet these two. Got pictures with them. I did not mention this part when it comes to Blake in my last video, my original video before I accidentally deleted. Well, Blake got me a lot of attention on Facebook. I mean, some people probably, like, some people are harsh with it. I mean, I would not be surprised if people thought that the actors who played Blake and I were a couple. I would not be surprised if they, like, it was implied they were thinking that they were a couple because basically how close we were. This is before the social distancing stuff, by the way. I just did it because I felt like I like taking pictures with people. I do this. It's nothing unusual. But yet, here's the thing. When I took pictures with the people who were on Power Rangers, that did not give me a lot of buzz on Facebook, like this one did. I get the reason why. The actress who plays Blake is hot. That's the simple gist of it. She's hot. Now, I don't know her personally. I've only met her once. And very beautiful woman. I didn't get a chance to tell her this, but I was quite nervous around her. Not just because she's a damn good voice actress, because how beautiful she is. And I kind of wish I got a chance to meet one of her co-stars, who's actually going to be at Comic-Con I was going to go to. But, nope. Didn't happen. All because of the pandemic. Yep. And I got a chance to meet Mark Pennington there first time. He's a nice guy to meet. Though I got a chance to meet some comic creators, one of whom actually worked with one of the Ghost Hunters, believe it or not. Yep. I think what else was it? Well, I got a chance to watch Formation Con this year. Yes, that was interesting to say the least. Because, well, it wasn't exactly one of those normal cons. Basically, it's a virtual con. It was done on the Independence Day weekend, and it was basically kind of like a Zoom call. I got a chance to watch a couple panels. One that I get a chance to finish watching, purely because of the fact that I got cut off and I got in too late. And plus, one thing I did like about this, it was going to be Q&A, but they closed it. Even though they said it was going to be Q&A. That was Funimation for you. Yes, I wanted to ask some questions on the One Piece one. That was when I watched the whole thing all the way through. I was going like, when I saw it, I'm like, Colleen, because I'm a big fan of hers. I mean, I would love me in person. Now, at this particular thing, like, the people they show there, I've never met any of you in person before, but it was great to see a lot of these people on this camera. For this basically this panel, which was really enjoyable to watch. I kind of wish I was there, like, not basically in person per se, because, well, it's up right now. But I kind of wish I was able to actually ask a freaking question. I kind of hope that. One thing I also didn't like, though, about this particular con was that it was under Central U.S. time zone time. So when I thought was this time that was going to start up here, like, nope, not for another hour. Because Funimation is based in Texas. And they could have basically put a little thing like they say like 3:30 for this particular time, then start to 4:30. You probably think they start late. No, it's because of the Central Time. Yes, I do blame this on Funimation for doing this. Because They apparently just did not take into account that people live in different time zones. Like, when they watch this stuff. You could have basically done that, but nope, you did it, Funimation. I'm not really sure why. It was still a fun thing to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched it on my phone. Yes, I watched the Virtual Con on my freaking phone. Yes. Also, this year I got myself a new laptop, which apparently does this thing where if I don't move my mouse for a few minutes, basically, the thing just shuts off. Plus, I got myself a new microphone, and my camera apparently has stopped working. I'm not really sure what the heck is going on with this. Yep, I'm not really sure why. It's just that it is. Anyways, yes. What else? Oh yeah, this year basically my. Oh, now it's working. Yes, this year I became an uncle again this year for the 4th time. Well, my sister gave birth to her first child, a baby girl by the name of Penelope. This adorable bundle of joy that my mom loves spoiling. Yep. And we also found out at Christmas my brother and his wife were expecting their first child. Which, my reaction was, what? Because I was surprised to hear about this. Because, like, the thing was, my brother and sister-in-law apparently only told 2 people in the whole family about this. My mom and my sister. That's it. Then by the time me, the uncle, or my dad, the expected grandpa, nope, just tell grandma and the aunt. Okay. I get telling them, but why not tell us? We're not, like, we're not surprised about this. But that's my brother and his family for you. Yep. I've had a pretty good year overall. I mean, McDonald's is basically getting a lot better now since we have freaking dine-in in the past couple months. No major issue. I've had to do with normal stuff at work. Yes. I'm still able to go to get my trades at Barnes & Noble. I've been doing this past couple of years, and I'm not going to give it up anytime soon. Yep. So, in the case of trades, I was very picky, basically, at times, whatever I got. But recently, I basically have a pretty good idea what I want to get Barnes & Noble. Like, getting, like, the X-Men trades or Justice League, stuff like that. Yeah. Because a lot of stuff was closed, so... Excuse me, this brief period of time when Barnes & Noble was closed, so I bought this stuff from their website. Which is good, the fact they had this. I'm really hoping also that their store in Wiregrass is not closed anytime soon because I like going there. I've been married now for 2 years, and I'm not going to get it anytime soon. Yes. Well, not much else to say about it, but there's that. Yeah, I know this is actually half the length of my original video, but the only reason why I'm doing this again because I accidentally deleted it. Yep, but I'm not going to make the same mistake again. But yeah, in the case of videos tonight, this is probably going to be it. I want to end this particular day on a good high note by discussing the good things happened this year instead of just leaving out the bad things. Yep, so tomorrow I expect to see, well, 2 level reviews, obviously, and probably a Comic Corner. Yep, do this next video. Bye.